Reunion Graham Bar?
Easy and with
Moist and Graham's Poetries.
May bago? Uy, akin yan!
Wow!
Tamis alat!
Lutong lambot! Mas nagpapasarap!
Last pita!
Wow! Sa tamis alat sarap! Mas pinasarap pa, pita!
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Reunion Graham Bar?
Easy and with
Moist and Graham's Poetries.
May bago? Uy, akin yan!
Wow!
Tamis alat!
Lutong lambot! Mas nagpapasarap!
Last pita!
Wow! Sa tamis alat sarap! Mas pinasarap pa, pita!
Well, it was only last week when we had the chance to witness the seniors division 50 and over played like they're 30 and over. And that's how we expect them to show up again and, of course, showcase what they can do as we enter another game night for Bounty Press GABL 2025. Yes, in the seniors division. At balik nga po kami dito sa SGS Stadium. Benji Santiago, kasama ko si Dino Lee. Ang mga games natin, Dino.
Yeah, for our first game, we have Sista Alex Tony going up against Snowbird Plastics. And then for our second game, Fullercon Industries against Vivaya Shoes.
And it seems like, from the way we have seen them, sabi ko nga, parang mas intense pa sila maglaro kaysa dun sa mga younger division natin.
Oo, mas yung competitiveness nila despite their older age compared to our two other younger divisions, lumalabas pa rin para dito sa 50 and above division.
And truly, there have been some remarkable improvement from the way I saw them last year. As compared to this year, parang talagang naghanda sila. Eto, yung team standings natin, and of course, nakita naman natin yung mga come from behind na nangyari nung kanilang first game night.
Both games come from behind.
That's right.
Yung nanalo ng 2 games na yon last Friday. And yun nga, si Vivaya Shoes and Fullercon Industries coming from behind in both of their respective games against Snowbird Plastics and Sista Alex Tony. Now for our first game, magkatapat itong Snowbird Plastics and Sista Alex Tony.
Well, one of them is going to be having a chance to get into the win column. At yun ang inaasahan nila. At siguro ngayon, since sila naman yung magkatapat, sila yung nagkaroon ng heartache nung nakaraang Friday. Well, one of them is going to experience something good dahil makakapasok na sila. May panalo na sigurado.
Sure
one of
na,
them.
Sure na yan.
Yes.
Pero coming from heartbreak losses, I'm sure both of these teams are looking to bounce back and are eager to get their first win. Especially itong Snowbird Plastics. In their first game, they only had 7 players. Now,
Marami-rami na.
kompleto na sila ngayon. I
Okay
think
na.
13 players na sila ngayon. And for Sista Alex Tony, they're still waiting for some of their teammates para makompleto din sila dito sa laro na to.
Okay. Well, just stand by lang at ready na. Nakaporma na. Kinukunan na ng picture. Itong ating yung Sista. And of course, sa ilang sandali, tatawagin na rin yung mga starters for this first game that we have. Once again, welcome po sa inyong lahat. And of course, you can check out the Facebook page then ng GABL wherein you get to see a lot of the action and all of the news and information you need to know. And how are they doing? So, eto. At saka, basically, enjoy your weekend with us. That's the way we want you to have the whole experience watching our live stream coverage. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga nakatutok, lalo na yung mga fans ni Dino Lee.
Wala tayong ganun. Hindi tayo katulad ni David Licauco.
Anyways, ready na ba si Darwin? Okay, we're just waiting actually for venue announcers to start making the call out for the starters ng ating ball game. Sista Alex Tony versus Snowbird Plastics. Ano raw, walang battery yung mic.
I think for this evening we won't be having a game announcer.
Oh, wow.
I think that's what they're telling us. So no call outs for the starting 5 in this game.
Okay, basta tuloy yung game. Yun ang pinaka-importante. As we take a look at our starting five here. And for Sista, of course, Boss Art Lim is going to be starting along with Jordan Hong, who's very impressive with his double-double performance in their initial game. And over at the other side, of course, we're taking a look at, of course, Francis C. There's Jason Chua there and Jerry Lim.
Jerry Lim.
He's going to be a playmaker para rito sa Snowbird Plastics. So just stand by and we're waiting for the buzzer to get things going para sa ball game na ito. Once again, this is GABL 2025 and this is the seniors division. Looking like parang ayaw din nilang magpatawag ng seniors.
And one of those players that are not playing as their age, itong si Jordan Hong.
Yeah, totoo yan.
Grabe lumipad yan. And I found out that he played for UST. Ground
Yes,
Tiger.
oo nga eh.
Back in 1989. And he also played for Colt 45 sa PBL back in 1999.
Kita mo naman yung mga background. Talagang basketball is life eh, no? It's no matter kung anong edad mo as long as you still love playing basketball. And they have an avenue to showcase what they still can do. And not only that, get themselves in shape and in top form pa rin. And that's the most important thing. So still trying to find the first points or production here in this ball game.
Yun din ang advantage ng mga Gratians pagdating sa mga inter-school alumni tournament. Meron sila panghasa eh.
That's nice to know. Jerry Lim from the outside knocking down, and that's a three-pointer.
First game ni Jerry Lim. He missed their game last week.
Sa younger division o dito sa ano? Kasi nga, di ba? parang-
Wala siya sa game nila nung last Friday.
Ah,
Si
okay.
Jerry Lim. They only played with 7 players at the time.
Oo nga pala, nung kulang sila, ano?
Well, sabi naman ni Coach Maynard Chua, slow and steady sila dito sa game na to. Ayaw rin niya magmadali kasi naubos din sila against Vivaya Shoes in the second half.
Kailangan talaga eh. Importante yung pacing din, eh, no?
Oo, sinabi niya sa akin, 50 na kami. Naman pwedeng tumakbo ng tumakbo, di ba?
Here's the setup here for that shot for Jordan Hong, and it bounced out. 3-0. Only Jerry Lims managed to score. At ito, hindi naman masundan. We had a chance to see Jason Chua and the way he was able to play in their first game, ano?
He had, I think in the first quarter, he was 8 out of 8
Oo nga, tama.
for
ano?
16 points. Itong si Jason Chua.
Ito na, nagbukas na rin ang scoring para rito sa Sista Alex Tony with Jordan Hong getting the layup.
And I'm sure he's hoping to have a much better game. Only shot 5 out of 18 from 2-point range itong si Jordan Hong in their last game, wherein they just lost by 1 point.
Yun nga eh. Marcelo Liu with a miss. And right now, let's take a look at how it's going to happen here. Jason Chua attacks the baseline. Shot clock is down to 7. Putting it up, bouncing out. 3-2, Jerry Lim, the first one to score. They still have the lead here.
First time we're also seeing Felix Luakin, number 38 of Snowbird Plastics, and
okay.
Charlie C, number 83. Wala sila nung last game along with Jerry Lim.
Ball stays para sa side pa rin ng Snowbird Plastics.
Mainit yung simula ng Snowbird Plastics in their last game, pero so far in the first 4 minutes, 3 points pa lang sila.
Well, at least lamang pa rin sila. They might have a chance to increase this 1-point lead that they have. because Francis C got fouled and he's going to be shooting free throws.
4 out of 7 siya from the free throw line in their first game. Itong si Francis C, 57.1%.
There you go. And Midway Design Center, office systems and home furnishing, a name you should remember. And of course, you ought to check this out, what they can offer you. We'll be showing them constantly. And of course, para pa rin dun sa ibang mga Gracians na who would want their products to be promoted. Ito ang pinakamaganda dito sa GABL 2025. We have our first timeout here. And it's 4-3 in favor of Sista Alex Tony. Choose it up. Timeout tayo.
Reunion Graham Bar?
Easy and with
Boys and Grahams Productions.
May bago? Uy, akin yan!
Wow! Tamis alat! Lutong lambot! Mas nagpapasarap!
Last Fita!
Wow! Sa tamis alat sarap! Mas pinasarap pa, Fita!
And back here sa SGS Stadium, it's still the first quarter that's happening here in the seniors division. So take a look at Snowbird Plastic. Okay, they made an adjustment to sa ating scoreboard. The score actually is 5-2 in favor of Snowbird Plastics. Pero ito may free throws naman over at the other side. And there are just some things para ma-recall lang nila anong nangyari. Kasi nga naman, Friday ngayon. Last Friday pa rin natin sila nakita, Dino. No? So siguro most probably refresh yung memory, yung pinagdaanan ng games, lalo na itong dalawang teams na ito.
Oo, parehas silang lamang nung first half. Si Snowbird, they were up 14 points. And then ito naman si Sista, they were up to 13 points in their last game. Well, unfortunately, yung Vivaya Shoes made a lot of adjustments, especially from on the defensive end. And that's why they were able to pull off a 90-85 win against Snowbird Plastics.
Ang malupit dun, parang 95% of the game lamang ka.
Oo.
Pero hindi mo pa rin nakompleto yung 100%.
Getting outscored in the second half. Siyempre, hindi rin papayag si Coach Edster na in his debut game
Yeah, tama. Isa pa yun.
na matatalo ang team nila.
Hoy, teka muna. That's a nice looking three-pointer. That was Carl Tan. And
Nice.
it sure is good to see him okay, di ba? He
Especially-
banged his head on the floor nung
Especially
nakaraan.
how he ended that game last Friday, wherein he wasn't able to play
Kaya nga.
for the most part of the second half because he fell.
And most of the comments that we were actually hearing is that kung nakatapos si Carl Tan, hindi sila masisilat no?
That might have a different ending yung
Kaya nga
game na yon because he was scoring a lot of points for them in that game.
Well, very early, a possession review is going to happen here. Carl Tan was really very insistent na our officials are going to be checking this out. Uy, parang nga. Teka ha.
Pero I think yung better angle,
Yeah.
yung camera, ayan. I think the referees want to see another angle of that, yung huling pinakita. He might have a point.
Oo nga mukhang last stat si Jason Chua no?
He might have a point.
Well, tingnan natin.
Referee's decision there.
Kaya nga.
But I do think he has a point. Bilib ako dito, malinaw pa rin yung mata. Ako nagsasalamin na ako eh. I have my reading glasses. I have my glasses when I use my laptop. I think he has a point. I do believe this will be Sista's ball.
So Carl Tan, he was persistent na kailangan ma-review yun.
And I think gusto talaga nila ma-challenge because they weren't able to get that challenge in their last game.
Tama. Oo, naalala ko.
In the last 1 minute, I think they were asking for a challenge, but they weren't granted that coach's challenge nung fourth quarter.
Well, checking in, coming off the bench para rito sa Sista, si Boss Raymond Yu.
But nice to see Carl Tan having so much energy at the start of this ball game.
Well, nabawian siya ni Jason Chua. Nawala yung possession, umiskor si Jason Chua, o mahabol si Carl Tan. And with 4:38 here, it's Snowbird Plastic who's got a 3-point lead, 9-6.
I think we have...
Basta't kasama kita, saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
All right, Jason Chua, and we're going to be taking a look at the BYD Valenzuela fast break of the game. Tumitingin-tingin pa sa likod si Jason Chua, kasunod niya si Carl Tan eh. Well, 9-6 right now. Tatlo ang abante ng Snowbird Plastics. Both of these teams who suffered those heartbreaking loss, respectively, last Friday, would want to bounce back, would want to come up with a victory. Parang hawak na nila eh. Nawala pa, di ba?
Especially sa Sista, they had an opportunity to make a basket and had 2 free throws to at least tie the ball game.
The sorry miss underneath, libre yun. Well, those things happen, as they say.
If I'm not mistaken, that was a Sam Ong.
Yeah, tama, oo. Taking a look at this once again, para naman sa ating Max Power move of the game. And you can throw your weight around just like that if you have that kind of a build.
Courtesy of Kenneth Young, who was their second leading scorer in their last game, had 14 points in that game.
Ito si Jason Chu. Dumadali na naman. Picking up in this game. That's his 4th point already. Of course, the last time around, he had 25 points, Jason Chu.
And 8 out of 8 in the first quarter.
Yeah. Carl Tan from the corner, and that 3 bounced out. And right now, let's take a look. Snowbird Plastic. Jason Chua can't do it long distance. In spite of the miss, they're still up 5, 13-8. Jason Chua also grabbing his 3rd rebound here in the first quarter. Jerry Lim slowly bringing it down, surveying what's happening. Good recovery, pero shot clock still goes down dahil hindi tumama sa ring. Ito naman na almost halfway down for Jason Chua. And Carl Tan throws a long pass to Raymond Yu. 2 minutes and 35 to play here in the first period. Looking for Carres, looking for somebody to pass to. That time around, they turned it over. Dino.
Hindi nakatingin doon si Kenneth Young when he made that pass. na hindi niya alam kung nasan si Arturo Lim. Expecting him to be in that position, kaso wala siya doon.
Timeout brought to us by Chu Sarap. Things sure are looking pretty good here para sa panig ng Snowbird Plastics as they have this 5-point lead. And when it comes to shooting percentage, 41% para sa Snowbird as of this point. 25% it's the only limit para rito sa Sista Alex Tony. They have the basketball. Jordan Hong has got to make his presence felt here. Sony got 2 points. Kenneth Young. Ito na si Jordan Hong. Pinalundag. 2 players. And he's gonna be shooting 2 free throws, Dino.
Not shooting the ball well itong Sista from the field.
Ay, hindi binigyan ng free throws? Ah, okay.
Baka sa baba. Well, if may mga scorers itong Sista, it would be Jordan, Carl Tan, and
Yes.
Kenneth Young.
Jumper. And of course, that was Raymond Bautista knocking it down. That's his 4th point in the game.
Had 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. With 2 steals itong si Raymond Bautista in their first game.
15-8 is our count here. Raymond Yu kicks it out. How do you like that? Somehow the quickness of Raymond Yu grabbing an offensive rebound underneath. And syempre, may sound
Small.
effects pa para to attract the attention of the referees.
And what you like doon sa nangyari doon is the smallest guy on the floor getting the offensive rebound. Itong si Boss Raymond Yu.
Medyo halos mag-uumpisa na yung game nung dumating si Boss Raymond Yu eh. Kaya hindi siya nakapag-start kagad eh.
Exactly.
Kulang sa warm-up eh.
Which in their last game, he was part of their starting 5.
Yes.
But kasi ang problema dito, hindi ka naman pwede dumiretso sa bench. Kailangan dumiretso ka muna sa doktor.
Exactly.
Sa doktor ka muna dito.
Pabipi ka muna.
Pabipi ka muna.
Jordan Hong dribbles it down, coming up with a steal. Jordan Hong trying to get closer to the basket. This is going to be big, something that they need, pero offline for Carl Tan. As we approach the final 30 seconds of the first period. Oh, nice looking move right there. Ay, offensive foul pala.
Against Sandy Tan.
Oo, nauna nga naman yung balikat niya. And Carl Tan appreciating that the call was favored para rito sa panig ng Sista, Alex Tony.
Dinrap ni Sandy Tan yung shoulder niya doon sa chest ni Carl Tan.
Nakabingwit pa ng foul. Si Carl Tan. Wasn't so sure kung anong gagawin niya eh. He was double teamed. Ha? Ano? Anong nangyari?
Oh,
Oh. Ako din, nagulat din ako.
I thought that was a foul. I think that's a difficulty if you don't have someone in the table.
Aray ko. Eh, muna dahil si Jonathan Beltran is holding to his groin area. An accidental hit in that sensitive part of our bodies.
Mararamdaman mo talaga yan if you're Jonathan Beltran.
6 points down. Kailangan maka-score. Short for Jordan Hong. And that will be it to end the first quarter of play, when we had a chance to see Snowbird Plastics. And of course, some of the things that they want to go their way. And this is how it all started with Jerry Lim. And it all, kumbaga, hawa-hawa. Jason Chua, we know what he can do. Far from his 25-point average just yet. Kenneth Young, height is might. And then this setup again para kay Jason Chua. And it ends with a 6-point advantage being enjoyed here by Snowbird Plastics. And welcome back. We're just about to start with the second quarter of action. Anim ang abante nitong Snowbird Plastics. Let's see kung may adjustment naman sa part nito ng Sista Alex Tony. Some of the players that we expect to really pour in the points, like Jordan Hong, has found himself struggling in the first period.
Oh, struggling yung offense nitong Sista. Hopefully they can figure it out in this second quarter. Only scoring 9 points.
Yes! Yan, kagaya niya. Magandang pasimula yan para rito sa Sista Alex Tony.
Oh, that's Sam Ong. He could have been the hero in their first game. Making his first shot in this game.
Sabi nga, kuminsan, hindi araw-araw Pasko eh.
Yung tira niya kanina in their last possession.
Yes.
Malayo yun compared dun sa last possession nila nung
lahat
last
tayo
game.
tinitingnan na natin, sure ball na yun eh, no? And then, kamukha naman talaga bilog yung bola eh. Pero that's a way to come back here in this ball game.
You still have, they still have 5 games including this game para dito sa Sista. So, I mean, you're hoping to get your first win in your first game, but you still have 5 more chances to be part of the top 2. Kasi wala na tayong semifinals, but it's a double round robin in this 50 above division. So may chance pa sila bumawi sa Fullercon Industries. And dito sa Snowbird, this is their first of 2 meetings against Snowbird.
Itong schedule natin, loser-loser, tapos winner-winner mamaya, no?
Second of 6 Fridays.
Yes.
Sa round robin dito sa 50 above division. It would be interesting to see saan manggagaling yung offensive output nitong Sista.
Manu, naipit, naipasa sa kalaban.
Looking at how both teams are moving, mas maliksi itong Snowbird Plastics, which is bothering yung offensive sets netong Sista.
There's going to be a foul here. Did he call that on Raymond Bautista?
No, I think it's Kenneth Young.
Si Kenneth Young? Oh! Naging offensive foul.
Ayan na, nandyan na yung game announcer natin.
Sa wakas!
Will he be our game announcer? Hindi si Darwin yan eh.
Hindi si Big J yan eh. Si Jonathan yan. Sa graphics natin yan. Hindi rin siya.
A couple of possessions where certain calls have caused confusion. Not just for us, but for both teams.
Anyway, we're doing the best we can. Count on us. This is still going to be a good game. And Snowbird Plastics, whatever it is, napansin mo nga, Dino, no? Playing a little bit faster with their pace here. Because they're still up here in the first half.
Nagkahiyaan pa dun yung Snowbird Plastics. No one wanting to take the shot until the last couple of seconds.
Kenneth Young is fouled. That's going to be free throws.
That's on Kenneth Lim, number 1.
Ang natawagan ng foul. So si Kenneth Young, who's got 3 points, 2 rebounds so far, is going to shoot free throws.
He'll have to do more if they'll have a chance in this game. Itong si Kenneth Young. Apart from Carl Tan,
Oo nga eh.
sila talaga yan. Plus si Jordan Hong, who was the leading scorer last season dito. Before nila binaba yung age dito sa division na to. Last year it was 55 above.
Yes.
Now it's 50 above.
Oops. Muntik pang mawala. Raymond Yu with a blow-by move. Goes cross-court. Carlton is back. Can't hit it from the outside. And there's a battle for the rebound play. A loose ball foul is going to be called here against Francis C. Eight-point advantage for Snowbird Plastics going into this. Chusarap timeout.
Reunion Graham Bar?
Easy and with
And boys and rams, trees.
May bago.
Back here at SGS Stadium, and we're still in the first half and 6 minutes and 29 to play. Unti-unting lumalayo itong Snowbird Plastics laban sa Sista Alex Tony, up by 8 as of the moment. Pero marami pa namang oras, 6 minutes and 29. Kung sabi nga natin, ito yung battle between the two teams who lost in their first game. At habang nagdurugo pa yung puso nila, kailangan makalimutan na kagad nila yon.
Sista only shooting 4 out of 19 from the field. Less, probably almost 20% from
Ako, nadagdagan pa para rito sa Snowbird Plastics. And that was Kenneth Lim with his first basket.
Sabi ni Coach Maynard, he's expecting Kenneth Lim to contribute kasi alam niyang kondisyon nito.
Aha. Nice fake. Naku, sumobra naman. Ayaw pa rin the second time around, but they managed to still get it back. Uy. It stays with them. 12 seconds sa shot clock ng Sista Alex Tony. And Jason Chua is back here.
Nahihirapan dito yung Sista. Only generating 11 points so far. A quarter and a half already has passed.
Kaya nga eh. Huling ini-expect natin na kakargahin sila like the Carlton and Jordan Hong has found themselves also struggling here in this ball game. There's that rebound para kay Carlton.
But I mean, they're not giving a lot of points. But hirap din talaga silang sumut itong Sista. And a lot of close misses.
Counted pa yata. Oh. Keynote niya for Francis C. Who's got 8 points. And of course, yung mga ganyang aksyon, involved dyan ang Brennan Elastomeric Paint. Yan ang Brennan points in the paint from Francis C. And it doesn't end there dahil meron pa siyang bonus free throw. Thank you very much sa Brennan.
And if you're Jonathan Beltran, there's not much you can do there with a guy like Francis C. who's much bigger and wider compared sa'yo. So, kung magpa-foul ka na lang, usually, you don't wanna give up that end one.
Si Kenneth Young is trying to prove something else. Kinalawit yung rebound, isang kamay lang eh. Pero they need the basket eh. It's not just the possession. I mean, if the ball is on their side, they got to come up with points. Jordan Hong, look at this. That's the expression of somebody who's getting a little frustrated. They got to stay focused here. Coach Maynard is in the game right now.
And if, I won't blame him kasi if you're shooting 1 out of 6, you'll kind of be frustrated.
I know.
Not really with anyone else but yourself for Jordan Hong.
Jason Chua missing the 3, but they have the offensive rebound. And Jason Chua, you don't give him 2 chances, and you'll pay for it. 6 points for Jason Chua here in the first half. The lead is ballooned to already 14, and Jordan Hong still can't find the hole. He's only got 2 points. Jason Chua once again sharing the ball here. A 3-on-2 situation. Doesn't drop.
Well, Jordan Hong last season, he was averaging 19.4 points per game. Medyo malayo yung output niya so far in this game compared to that.
And of course, we still have the second half. Ito na naman tayo eh. Hindi mo masabi, di ba? Almost the entire ball game. Lamang ka, masisilat ka pa sa dulo. Kenneth Young, power move inside. Ayaw pa rin.
Wala
Oh
pa
my
rin.
goodness. Even Carlton at point blank is missing, and he's even looking at the refs. And transition na ito.
In this quarter alone, I think I saw 3 instances wherein Kenneth Young was close to the basket with 3 attempts. Kaso hindi pa rin pumapasok.
Kaya nga eh. Samantala si Jason Chua, isang tira lang, pasok agad. He's got 8 points already. And the lead is 16 here para sa panig ng Snowbird Plastics. Taking a look at this BYD Valenzuela. Fast break of the game. Mid-range pa yung binitawan doon ni Jason Chua. And with 3 minutes and 9 here in the first half, we go into a timeout brought to us by Chu Sarap.
May bago? Uy, akin yan!
Wow! Tamis alat!
Lutong lambot! Mas nagpapasarap!
Last pita!
Wow, sa tamis alat sarap. Mas pinasarap pa, pita.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend.
Continuing with the action that's happening right here at SGS Stadium on a Friday night. We're trying to make it more exciting for all of you, especially sa Grace Alumni Community End 1. Something that they need to happen to them. It's Kenneth Yang will be shooting the bonus rito, Dino. A max power move of the game yan.
Finally, great pass there coming from Carl Tan. Recognizing Kenneth Young's advantage against Kenneth Lim.
Pero still could not get the free throw to go down. Jason Chua lets it fly underneath Kenneth Lim. Ends up with Jordan Hong.
And advantage na rin nila. They can take advantage habang wala si Francis C sa loob. May advantage dito si Kenneth Young along with Carl Tan. If they can find him. May tira
Carl
yan.
Tan. Oh, yes. Badly needed big basket here para sa Sista Alex Tony.
His second three-pointer in this game. He made 4 out of 9 3-pointers in their last game for 44.4%. But they'll need more of that.
I know. Jason Chua bothered right there, but Kenneth Young. And then Raymond Yu comes up with a steal. Where's the rest of his teammates? This is a 3-on-2. Carl Tan, another 3. That's offline.
Pulling up in transition itong si Carl Tan.
Eh, kasi nga naman kanina nakakuha siya ng tres eh.
Oh, might not be the best shot, but he has that shot from distance. Itong si Carl Tan.
Here he is again with the basketball. Decides for the pass. He wants Jordan Hong to get involved.
Finally, nakashoot na rin ditong sa second quarter itong si si Jordan Hong, sorry.
May 4 na puntos, 6 rebounds.
7-0 run itong Sista after being down 27-11.
Yun lang. And then all of a sudden, Charlie C. Sabi niya, sige, sumubok kayo uli ng runs ninyo. Back to another double-digit lead here. An advantage para sa Snowbird Plastics.
Coming out of that last timeout, Sista was shooting just 14%. But so far, nakakashoot na rin sila ngayon.
Jason Chua. How do you like that blow-by move? And banks it in. 10 points na. Jason Chua.
Rare fast break there para dito sa game na ito.
Oo nga, no? Then Snowbird, dalawa yung fast break points. BYD, fast break of the game. BYD Valenzuela and Jason Chua at the finishing end of that play.
Yung advantage ng Snowbird is they're much younger than the Sista players. Ayan,
Charlie C, nobody home, and that's touchdown.
like I said, mas lamang sila in terms of their youth. Itong Snowbird, prior to that shot of Charlie C, wala pang nakakatawid pabalik.
Oo nga.
Galing Sista.
Well, finding some ways to really create a big separation as with regards to the point production. And of course, a lot of adjustment basically needed here. They need to talk things about what happened in the first two quarters and make the necessary adjustment para rito sa Sista Alex Tony, or else it's going to be a runaway here for Snowbird Plastics. It's 33-18 as we end the first half. Ito po sa ating seniors division, and this is just our first game. So stay with us.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Easy and with
Boys and Grahams Toiletries.
May bago? Uy, akin yan!
Wow! Tamis alat! Lutong lambot! Mas nagpapasarap!
Last pita!
Wow! Sa tamis alat sarap! Mas pinasarap pa, pita!
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Welcome back. The end of the first half, 33-18. Kontrolado na nga ba talaga ito ng Snowbird Plastics laban sa Sista Alex Tony? Well, pagbasihan muna natin itong mga numbers na nangyari in the first half. Dino.
Sista not shooting the ball well from the field. Only 7 out of 34 for 20%. Struggling in the first half. Only scoring 9 points each in the first two quarters. Totaling 18. Pero itong Snowbird has been clicking 15 out of 38 for 39%. They've only made one 3-pointer, but they're shooting the ball well from a 2-point distance.
And of course, everybody is trying to really get involved with their production, and they're trying to help out Jason Chua. 10 points. Francis C has got 8. Raymond Bautista with 6 over at the other side. Carlton has got to have more than just 6 points. And along with Kenneth Young, who's only got 5. And Jordan Hong, what a struggle for these players na inaasahan natin na talaga sila ang magdadala para rito sa Sista, Alex Tony.
I do believe yung youth and speed netong Snowbird causing problems dito sa Sista.
We'll see, we'll see. Kasi nga, kung pagbabasihan natin, yun nangyari last Friday. Biglang nagbabago yung ihip ng hangin eh.
Another miss from a close range itong si Kenneth Young.
Jordan Hong, long distance offline. Jerry Lim lets it fly. It's been a problem here para kay Kenneth Young. Another point blank shot. Yung mga tipong 3-point play na to consider eh, no?
He's already had a couple of those already. Mga 5-6 na malapitan.
Eh, wala pa yata na isushoot to na free throws. And we're inviting everyone to join the first Julia Tan Golf Classic, May 15, 2025 at Manila Southwoods Golf and Country Club. And for more information, you may contact Coach Edster C. Yan po First Julia Tan Golf Classic sa May 15 sa Manila Southwoods Golf and Country Club. Coach Edster, kahit gaano kalaki yung bola, kay maliit, kay malaki, involved, no?
Pwede. Next month na yun,
Yeah, that's right. Mabilis ang panahon ngayon.
Nagulat nga ako, April na pala. Ganun siguro pag daming ganap.
Ganun lang yun. Samantala, Jordan Hong, second, ayaw pa rin. Gosh, galit ba sa kanila yung ring? Nagtatampo ba yung ring sa kanila?
Well, he was 5 out of 18 in their first game. And in this game so far, 2 out of 10.
12 siya nung nakaraan eh. Samantala, eto, parang batya naman ang butas ng ring pagdating sa Snowbird Plastics. Here's Jordan Hong. Carlton, nako. Jerry Lim comes up in a steal and this is going to be Sandy Tan.
Dahil mas mabilis yung Snowbird Plastics, nothing you can do there for Sista. Medyo hirap sila humabol pagdating sa transition.
20 points ang abante na Snowbird. Chusarap timeout again.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Well, things are really going pretty well as we take a look at this BYD Valenzuela fast break of the game. And Sandy Tan, abang-abang lang. Even if it's going to be 4 against 5 para sa kanila. Tapos may stationary na. Okay, takbo na lang, no?
I do believe that's his first basket of this tournament. Itong si Sandy Tan. He didn't score in their first game against Vivaya Shoes.
Marcelo Lu with a fake. Goes for the jump hook. Ayaw pa rin mahulog. Francis C. the rebound. And here we go again. Jerry Lim. Jason Chua leading shot. Ayaw. Marcelo Lu the rebound. Nice looking move, pero the basket. Oh my goodness! Tawagin na si Dodong para tanggalin yung takip ng ring.
Finally,
Si Carl Tan.
Jordan Hong had 3 attempts there. Kaso walang pumasok.
Diba, parang, how many shots do you really need just to make a basket para sa panig ng Sista Alex Tony?
But you have to credit them for their effort, not giving up on that last play itong Sista.
Marcelo Lu with a long two. So back-to-back baskets right now para sa Sista Alex Tony. And that's a first basket for Marcelo Lu.
4 points in this third quarter. Itong Sista. Di pa sila nakapag-double digit scoring in a quarter. Only scoring 9
Oo nga, no?
on the first 2 quarters. That's too strong of a pass coming from Carl Tan. Hindi naabutan ni Marcelo Lu yung pasa na yun.
Well, they need some stops. Missing that baseline jumper para sa side ng Snowbird Plastic. Raymond Bautista has 6 points here in this ball game. Carl Tan inside. Kenneth Young finally.
Finally.
Taking a look at this power move inside. And of course, Brennan elastomeric points in the paint for Kenneth Young. Nice assist galing kay Carl Tan.
Great cut to the basket
He's got to make free
for
throws though.
Kenneth Young. And great pass from Carl Tan.
Yun eh, pati yung free throw eh. And Carl Tan touching the ball last.
2 out of 10 from the free throw line. In a game wherein you can't make baskets,
Oo nga.
kahit sana yung mga free throws, ma-shoot nitong Sista.
Charlie C. Dishing off inside. Jordan Hong breaks up the play. Jordan Hong. Jerry Lim on him. He's going to be shooting free throws.
2 out of 14 from the field itong si Jordan Hong. And he's gonna get an opportunity to take his first 2 free throws. Baka naman dito na.
And Midway Design Center, check it out. Yung kanilang address sa D. Tuason, Barangay Lourdes, Quezon City. And your source of quality home and office furniture. For inquiries, you may contact Ray Go. Ayun, Midway Design Center. Sabi nga natin, yung iba pang mga Grace alumni.
Ang dami nga nagsusupport
Diba?
this season.
Kung meron kayong mga bagong produkto dyan na gusto nyo ipaalam, get in touch dito sa GABL. Choose up, timeout muna tayo, everyone. And of course, ang ating Luxury Wellness Hub fan of the game dito po sa SGS Stadium. Look at how it's really fun to be joining us on this brand new weekend. And of course, a weekend of great basketball action. Pero wanting to be greater at how they're performing. Itong panig ng Sista Alex Tony, still trailing by this much. Is there another opportunity for them? Marcelo Lu. Nako! And no one was talking to each other that the shot clock was about to expire.
Not aware of the clock itong Sista. Kaya naputokan sila doon.
Kailangan nila mag-usap-usap. Hindi kagaya nito. Kita mo dito sa Snowbird Plastic, kung minsan maingay sila sa loob di ba?
And speaking of one of the brands, yung Lasherie.
Aha.
One of the many brands that we have here in the Grace Alumni Basketball League. So, they're still open for brands that are willing to be part of the community ng Grace Alumni Basketball League.
Oh, that's interesting. Kenneth Young tries again. Will not be denied.
So, if there are Gracians who have businesses or brands that want to be part of the strong business network that Grace Alumni Basketball League is trying to build, you can contact the following people: Edster C or Dexter Kuan from Batch 92,
Yan.
Willie Chan from Batch 95, Ron Lim from Batch 98, Cloyd Ong from Batch 99, Ray Go and Oliver Lau from Batch 2001.
Oo, mahaba-haba pa ito. Halos kaumpisa lang natin kung talagang tutusin
Oh, and we have 3 divisions
Oo, tama.
playing all at the same time, but different days.
Gawin ninyong endorser si Dino Lee.
Meron namang mga David Ligaco or Benji Santiago. But Dino Lee pa ang pipiliin. But look out, just 10 points.
Hindi, iniiwan ko na sa inyo yung mga Gracians.
10 points na lang
Kaya
lamang.
nga, eto na naman tayo sa ganitong klaseng mga istorya ng basketball dito sa Seniors Division. A foul is going to be called in the backcourt. Wala pa naman nasa penalty basically, pero eto, nabuhayan na ang Sista Alex Tony. Kanina nasa 20 na O ngayon, 10 na lang.
Papayag ba ang Snowbird Plastics na back-to-back games lamang ka ng first half tapos matatalo ka?
Sista Alex Tony, kami naman ang gagawa ng paraan na come from behind. Kanya-kanyang diskarte yan just to get your first victory. Raymond Yu setting it up, goes cross-court. This is going to be big for Jordan Hong. Nope. And the rebound here. Para sa panig ng Snowbird Plastics. Francis C. dribbles it down. Marcelo Lu with a foul. Sa baba pa lang. Oh naman, obvious naman sa baba pa lang. Si Boss Raymond, kagad. Parang nag-thumbs up sign siya doon sa referee. Kasi nga naman, kung bibigyan mo na naman ng continuation yun, naghahabol na nga kami.
But great foul, in my opinion.
Yeah,
coming
totoo.
from Marcel Lulu. Wala pa naman sila sa... That's their first team foul. Kesa magbigay ka ng easy 2 kay Francis C. Given the mismatch there.
Here's another opportunity to cut down this double-digit deficit. This is going to be big. Call time, but there's offensive rebound. Marcelo Lu, Jordan Hong. Drop pass inside. Oh! Kenneth Young is now beginning to get the hang of this. Yung mga close range attempts and making the basket and one. That's the way to do it. Babasa 8 na lang ito Dino
Ganda rin ng pasa doon ni Kenneth Young. Ni Jordan Hong papunta kay Kenneth Young. So far, Carl Tan and Kenneth Young have stepped up for Sista. Kenneth with 11 points. Itong si Carl Tan with 10. Si Jordan Hong na lang ang hinahanap ng Sista.
Nice bounce, shooter's bounce, you could say. That's, of course, the 4th point for Kenneth Lim.
But the free throws for Sista, 2 out of 12.
Kaya nga, hindi makakompleto ng 3-point play si Kenneth Young.
1 out of 8 si Kenneth Young.
Raymond Yu, 5 to shoot. Jumper short. Francis C grabbing the rebound. Francis C has 12 rebounds here in this ball game.
He also had a double-double in their last game. Itong si Francis C. Well, when you're as agile and as big, as tall as a guy like Francis C, And his level of anticipation where the ball goes, talagang automatic yan, double-digit rebounds per game.
This opportunity to score para sa Snowbird Plastic. Carlton gets a cross-court pass galing kay Raymond Yu, and now they want to set it up and they want everybody on their front court. Jordan Hong drives, puts it up. It bounced out. A sorry miss. Well, let's take a look over at the other side. Francis C. The shot, Jordan Hong grabs the rebound. Carlton holds on to it. Jonathan Beltran inside. Eto na ang Kenneth Young. He's got 13. He's got 11 rebounds. Who else?
So far, the only blemish in his game is the missed free throws.
Oo nga eh.
But doing it all and keeping this game close, itong si Kenneth Young.
They have found some renewed energy as we take a look at this Namco drive of the game. Mitsubishi Motors Ilocos. And bringing down that lead to only 8.
And they're in double digits when it comes to scoring in this quarter. Already 12 points. Itong Sista.
Jordan Hong fouled in the backcourt. And that's a foul that's going to be called against Felix Luwakin. And Jordan Hong, nasa penalty na ang Snowbird, so free throws. Something they also have to capitalize.
0 out of 2 itong si Jordan Hong. And as a team, they're 2 out of 13 from the free throw line. Babaksak na ba?
Ayan, yung Golf Classic, yan ang binabanggit natin. Yung first Juliatan Golf Classic. You can just get in touch with Coach Edster C.
Naglalaro ka rin ba ng golf?
Golf.
Or have you played it once? Golf. Yung iniinom ba yun?
Golf.
Magaling ka mag-golf pero sa... Parang nag-boom siya ng pandemic. I kinda noticed a lot of people started playing golf.
Well, sabi nga natin, there are actually, di ba, yung mga some business dealings can be finalized
Exactly.
playing golf. Pero sabi ko nga, dito sa inyo, sa Gratians, basketball ang ginagawa ninyo. That's interesting, of course, once in a while. Golf, iba rin yung doon, yung disiplina pagdating sa golf, no?
Pero mas less physical. Kasi ano lang naman yun, lakad, palo.
Yung patience, yun ang wala ako eh.
Tsaka bilad ka sa araw dun.
Yun pa isa. Kawawa naman yung kotis ko.
But I like the sunlight. I like walking around outside, especially in the summer.
But I like how this game is turning out. We've got a 6-point game na lang dito, Dino. 40-34. Anong ginawa ng Sista Alex Tony?
Well, they started making baskets as compared to the first half where they couldn't make anything at all. So it's a good development for them. That's why the lead is just down to 6 points.
And 4.8 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. There's still time here. Raymond Yu, the extra pass. Jordan Hong, naitira naman. Medyo nagmamadali. But the great effort ng Sista Alex Tony coming alive in the third period, and all they got to do is just pick up from where they're leaving off here in the third period. And things are just beginning to go their way, getting the breaks, especially si Kenneth Young has found his range, getting comfortable with these drives, and of course the conspiracy between him, Kenneth Young, Jordan Hong, and even Carlton. That's the way to do it. So the fourth quarter promises to be very interesting. Sa amin po pagbabalik.
May bago? Uy, akin yan!
Wow! Tamis alat! Lutong lambot! Mas nagpapasarap!
Last pita!
Wow! Sa tamis alat sarap! Mas pinasarap pa, pita.
.16 output nitong Sista Alex Tony in the third period and limiting their opponent. Ito naman Snowbird Plastics to only 8 points. So yung siyam nung first 2 quarters, nadagdagan na. At yun nga, the most important thing there is to limit your opponent. That's why we just have this 7-point ball game to kick things off here in the final 10 minutes.
Will Sista have enough in this fourth quarter? Kasi so far yung scoring nila galing Kenneth Young with 13, Carlton with 10, tapos si Jordan Hong with 6. Yung sumunod na dun, 2 points, 1 point. So, unless gagawa pa rin yung tatlo na yun.
Pero ito muna, Harry Chang gets himself on the board and to open up the scoring here in the fourth. A little breathing room for Snowbird Plastics to be up by 9, 43-34.
And in favor kay Sista, pag yung laro ay hindi mabilis. Kasi nung first...
no?
Oh,
Kunyari.
unsportsmanlike.
Okay. I think si Jonathan Beltran, parang normal naman yun di ba? When you try to bounce the ball off the leg naman Was it?
Parang hindi yun eh.
Hindi ba yun?
Ayun.
Oh, that's Francis C. and Jonathan Beltran. There's some
Jason
si
Chua,
Jason
Jason
Chua. There's some color developing between the two players.
I think the referees will take a review of that last play. Hindi pa na-inbound yung bola.
Iyan na. Oo.
Kaso di ni...
Pero yata mga whispering sweet nothings.
May ibang angle pa kaya? Yung maybe from the baseline?
I don't know exactly what has happened
Kasi
here.
may, alam mong
Yeah.
may ginawa pero hindi kita dun sa angle na pinakita kanina. Parang tinulak lang.
Well, anyway, it's not for us to decide.
Referee's decision.
Problema, hindi namin alam na wala nga tayo barker.
And sa pero sa alam ko, pag nag-anspo ka, wala naman cool-off period eh.
Yeah.
Di ba may ibang leagues, they have cool-off period. So,
Sino sa mga rep? Ano sinabi? Ano nangyari?
I think that's an unsportsmanlike foul called on Jonathan Beltran.
Ooh. And then, pero di ba dito yung court nila sa kabila? Bakit yung dyan pinatira? Comedy. Hindi ngayon, titira ngayon si Jason Chua doon sa court nila mismo nung technical free throw na yun. Katawa naman.
So ano, how hindi counted yun?
Ayun, ito ang pumasok kanina. Sinablay. So meron pa isa.
Oh boy.
Sinurbol lang ngayon ni Jason Chua yung dalawa.
Ano, pinag-practice muna niya? Pinag-practice muna bago pinalit.
Wow, mali ah.
A bad break there for Sista. Actually, sila yung nakapansin eh. Yung team ng Sista, bakit pinatira dun sa court nila.
Ako, ang concern ko ano ba yung tawag? We just have to know. Jason Chua lets it fly and ball bounces out of bounds. Anyway, just when things are going pretty well para sa Sista Alex Stoney, here they find themselves once again down double digits.
Well, I'm expecting yung scoring magagaling talaga kay Kenneth Young at Carl Tan.
Jonathan Beltran with a miss and ball going out. It stays para sa panig pa rin na Sista Alex Stoney.
And nag-iba yung group of players na naglalaro dito sa division because of binabangan nila yung age from 55 to 50. That's why you have guys like Francis C, Jason Chua playing in this division where last year they didn't play.
The tap out, and that's 6 seconds. That's the only time remaining here to execute a play para sa Sista Alex Stoney. It's a long inbound.
Nice fake.
Yun nga lang. Bitin na bitin sa ilalim si Boss Raymond Yu.
Maganda na sana nung fake. Kaso, had a difficult time there when he took that shot.
So momentum change, are we seeing that? Seems to be that way dahil ito nagdagdag din naman ng puntos. Kenneth Lim knocking down a jumper. Up 13 for Snowbird Plastics. Kenneth Young. Raymond New jumper short. Second serving right there for Carl Tan.
Finally getting their first 2 points in this quarter.
Carl Tan, 12 points, 12 rebounds. Kenneth Lin, there's a tap. They still have the basketball. Shot clock is down to 5. Jason Chua knows it. Overshoots it. Francis C. getting the offensive rebound and the putback.
Too tall for Carl Tan. He was in a better position. But kinuha lang ni Francis C. from his back.
Now they need to work the same way they did back in the third period. Jonathan Beltran with a miss. Kenneth Lim grabbing that rebound and still putting a lot of pressure in the backcourt. He's going to be called for the foul. Sabi sa'yo, mas intense pa itong mga to eh. Yung mga 35 above natin, yung mga 34 below, nagtatawanan lang yun. Ito mga ito, hindi.
Competitive din talaga.
Yes. Jason Chua with a miss from the outside.
Binalik na rin si Jordan Hong.
Raymond Yu. Marcelo Lu, too long a pass.
Too strong of a pass coming from Boss Raymond Yu.
Well, there was that opportunity. Kasi nga, kung konting quickness lang.
Second instance there, si Marcelo Lu yung lumilik out for the fast break opportunity. Kaso hindi nakukuha yung bola.
Jordan Hong. Ball knocked out of his hands. Recovery here for Marcelo Lu. Raymond Yu with a pass inside for Kenneth Young.
Jordan Hong could have shot the ball. But he opted to pass to Kenneth Young, which led to a turnover there.
They got to be able to find that kind of energy and their effort back in the third period. Pati mga decision making, nagkakaroon ng problema para dito sa panig ng itong ang Sista Alex Stoney.
Again, yung youth and length ng Snowbird bothering itong Sista.
6 na lang kanina.
You have haba rin eh. You have Kenneth Lim, Francis C,
Oo,
tapos si
sabagay.
Raymond Bautista. Hahaba din eh. And then, your only scoring threat so far in this game is Kenneth Young and Carl Tan. So that's easier if you're Snowbird Plastics in trying to defend Sista. Kasi alam mo na kung sino lang umi-score eh.
Sam Ong checks into the ball game. Jordan Hong has only got 6 points. We know he could do more.
He's gotten his shots but struggled shooting the ball from the field.
Jerry Lim adding to the heartache right now. Itong si sa Alex Tony. That's his second three-pointer.
And if I'm not mistaken, back to their biggest lead of the game, 16 points.
Sam Ong with a miss. Yun, another Kenneth Young and one. But can he make the free throws? Yun lang eh.
He's still struggling, 1 out of 9 from the free throw line. And in their first game, he was 2 out of 6.
Matsumak's power move of the game. And that was, of course, Kenneth Young. He's got 15 points. There you go. Pero ang bilis, oh. Nakababa na kaagad sa kabilang banda.
Oh, naagaw pa.
We're almost halfway here in the fourth quarter. No more of the threats. Jerry Lim offline. Raymond Yu attacking, scoring.
That's his
need some
first
quick
basket.
Yeah, and they need some quick baskets then para dito sa panig ng Sista Alex Sony.
Libre sa ilalim.
Uy, alley-oop po. Francis C. 12 points.
Wala pa sa penalty itong Snowbird.
At the Mitsubishi Motors Ilocos Namco drive of the game with Raymond Yu. 56-41. Another fast break in the making here. Uy, bitin.
Di lang na shoot.
Kind of a lucky break that time para sa Sista Alex Tony. Ang Sista naman, they need a basket. Sam Ong, bitin. Raymond Bautista with a Euro step. And pag-ganon-ganon lang. And of course, Sandy Tan taking care of business. Just sarap timeout muna tayo. Alright. Totoo nga ba yan? You miss 100% of the shots you never take. Pag ako yan eh, bobohayain ko na yan.
May sinasabi nga na if you never ask, the answer will
Yeah.
always be no.
Exactly. Those are just words of wisdom nga no, sa mundo ng basketball. From some of the greatest players that we have around. Eh, ikaw, nakag-coach ka eh, di ba? You would rather prefer they make an attempt, they miss the shot, rather than not being able to make any attempts at all.
Basta quality shot, saka
Yes.
pinapractice niya yun.
Oo eh.
Kasi pag yung binalibag lang or hindi naman niya tiniram, may pa-fade away pa, ay ibang usapan na yun.
Pero ito talagang focus. Itong panig ng Snowbird Plastics, Kenneth Lim adds to his production here. He's got 8 points. He has managed to come down with 15 rebounds.
Pag ganun kalaki talaga, and you know how to move inside, life will be easy for you.
Jason Chua is far from being done here in this ball game. He's back. It's fielded back into the game. 19-point advantage. Here's Jason Chua. Goes cross-court. Oh, umiscore pa. Hindi pa nga talaga tapos si Jason Chua eh.
Well, sila rin naman talaga ni Francis
Yeah.
C ang gagawa dito sa Snowbird. Sila rin yung top 2 scorers nila in their last game.
To consider this is already the largest lead in the ball game, this 21-point advantage that Snowbird Plastic has been able to erect here in the fourth quarter. Hindi masustain yung strength ng third quarter na nakita natin sa Sista Alex Tony. And with 2.5 remaining here at 64-41, poised to take a win ng Snowbird Plastic. Sarap timeout muna tayo.
Reunion Graham Bar?
Easy and with.
And boys and Graham's poetries.
Hey, check this out. Mitsubishi Motors Ilocos Namco drive of the game and Kenneth Lim.
I think that's Raymond Bautista.
That's Raymond Bautista pala. Sorry. Raymond Bautista, like everybody helping out each other para itong ang panig ng Snowbird Plastics. No more of limited to only 8 points back in the third period. It's not going to happen to them again. They have truly waken up themselves to try and control this ball game. For Sista, yung mga inaasahan natin, well, nandyan naman, of course, Kenneth Young, but they could have had more, di ba?
So far si Kenneth Young lang talaga tsaka si Carlton yung nagko-contribute sa scoring.
Jordan Hong
Jordan
nawala,
Hong 6 points. 6 or I think he only has 8 points. 6 points in this game. That won't be enough if there's just 2 guys scoring for you. Unless they're gonna score both 30 in a game, medyo mahirap ka talagang umangat.
Yeah, ito medyo a case of too late na hero na yata. With less than 2 minutes to play here, Maynard Chua, well, para tumuloy-tuloy na rin lang yung pawis. Total, lamang naman sila na malaki.
Back-to-back baskets of Sista coming from Carlton and Kenneth Young. Tapos yan, si Jordan Hong joining the mix.
So we already told you at the top of the coverage, now one of these two teams will finally get into the win column. And as in this case, with this 66-48 lead that they have, and things are looking up and well para sa Snowbird Plastics. Kita mo yung mga ganyan, off balance and everything, pumapasok pa, no?
For Sista, I think they have to figure out how where does the offense pick up outside of Jordan Hong, Kenneth Young, and Carl Tan?
Jordan Hong, yun din eh. Ngayon siya gumagawa. Pero of course, medyo lax na yung defense eh, no?
Marami rin kasi umi-score dito sa Snowbird, so it won't be as low-scoring ball game. Kaya kailangan mo din sumabay
Yeah.
sa scoring ng kalaban mo.
Kenneth Young, he's got 18 points. And then Jason Chua falling short. 33.4 seconds remaining. This is just basically the first game. Meron pa tayong second game. And of course, yung Fullercon Industries, yung dalawang teams na nanalo. And the opening night nitong ating seniors division, sila naman yung maghaharap. And that's coming your way. Itong Fullercon Industries and Vivaya Shoes. Sila yung mga naka-upset last Friday, last week.
And isa sa kanila makakatikim na ng unang talo.
Yon. At syempre, ang naman doon sa dalawang teams na susunod natin, they want to make it a more convincing victory. Baka masabihin, nakachamba lang eh, di ba? Nakasilat lang eh. So it will end this way. Snowbird Plastics able to hold off any threats or rallies that Sista Alex Tony would want to have. They were good in the third period. We thought this is going to be something of a, yes, dikdikan game in the fourth. But of course, nakita naman natin itong Snowbird Plastics. Well, yung composure nila, they did not panic at all. It was more of the execution rather than feeling the pressure. And as it turned out, it paid off. Some big rewards for them dearly to end with a win 68-52 for our final score. Pero syempre,
Ang MY San Graham's player of the game natin, walang iba kundi si Francis C. They only led 5 points at the start of the fourth quarter, but they outscored itong Sista 27-16 and getting this win. And in the middle of that is Francis C, who's to me, their best player and fittingly the player of the game for this ball game.
kita niyo yung MY San Grahams na yan, no? Pinag-aagawan pa.
May Fita, may Skyflakes.
Double-double for Francis C. How about our next game? We'll stand by. Itong ang Fullercon Industries. They're going to be going up against Vivaya Shoes. And we're just going to be taking a break. We'll have that game for you in just a little while.
May bago? Uy, akin yan!
Wow! Tamis alat! Lutong lambot! Mas nagpapasarap!
Last Fita!
Wow! Sa tamis alat sarap! Mas